here I have my mashed up Oreos, and I have 1 whole stick of butter in my little plate right here. And I'm just taking all those Oreos and we're gonna mix this all up. Here I have my little cheesecake dish. I don't think that's what it's called, but that's what we use it for, so that's what I call it. And I'm just gonna take those Oreo crumbs and I'm gonna put them right on the bottom, and make sure you give them a good press because we're making a crust for this. Get a nice pat down on this, make sure it's a pretty even layer. Now that this looks something like that, we're gonna place this in the freezer so it can get hardened. I'm gonna go ahead and take 1 package of softened cream cheese, another stick of softened butter. This one's completely soft. It's softened, not melted. We're gonna do 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. I'm gonna do 1 capful of vanilla. If you don't, for this recipe, you're really supposed to use a peppermint extract, but I do not have that, so I'm just gonna use vanilla just for some flavor. We're gonna blend this up. Now we're gonna do 1.5 cups of whipped topping. So like, this is the generic brand of, what's that stuff called? Cool Whip. Get this all nice and mixed up. I'm just gonna take a spatula and make sure everything is really good and mixed. Try to get all those lumps out. I'm just gonna set this mixture aside for a second and bring in my blender one more time. And I've got some little candies, peppermint candies. And we're gonna go ahead and crush those up. That scared me. I didn't expect it to be that loud. Okay. So I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, smell that. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this from here. That's crazy, the smell that has. It's like so pepperminty. Now bringing that cream mixture, we're just gonna add this to here and just mix that with your spatula. This looks so cute. This could be a snack by itself. I don't even have to use the other steps. I'm just gonna put a little bit of red food coloring in it just to make it more vibrant and look more cool. Now I'm just gonna add this to my crust. It was in the freezer for about, while we were doing this step, so approximately 20 minutes-ish. Just gonna add that, get it nice and spread out. I'm gonna try to make sure it's really nice and firm on that crust. So just try to give it a good press as you're spreading it around to make sure there's no bumps or air bubbles, anything like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer for about 20 more minutes. Now while that is in the freezer, I have one more layer of goodness. I'm taking 1 package of chocolate instant pudding, and we're just gonna get that into a bowl here. I have the family size package, so it's like 5.9 ounces, I think, almost 6 ounces. I'm gonna do 1 and 2 cups of milk. Get this nice and mixed up. The best part of having pudding. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the top of that peppermint layer. Spread it nice and evenly. Now one more time, back in the freezer for about an hour. Okay, this has been in the freezer for about an hour, and we're gonna check to see if it's ready. Okay, some of it's stuck to the pan, but it's okay. I like what we're working with. I'm gonna take a little spatula, and now we're just gonna decorate it with some good old whipped cream. Okay, now I'm gonna attempt to cut this. That looks super yummy to me. All right, oh, that looks so good. I can't wait to try this. I've been excited for this for so long. It tastes like that one chocolate brand, they have those peppermint chocolates. This tastes exactly like that, but in a cake form. Oh my gosh. This is super, super good. You guys definitely have to try this recipe. So yummy and creamy. This is super delicious. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Oh my gosh.